What if I told you that beneath the most recognized palace on the planet, there exist secret tunnels, sealed pathways, forgotten chambers, and concealed routes that even what most royal staff have never encountered? What if I shared that these tunnels served purposes for war, escapes, secrecy, and perhaps something much more sinister? And here's the most curious detail. Some of these tunnels may still be intact today. So the pressing question is, what truly lies hidden beneath Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace is not merely a symbol of monarchy. It's a fortress of secrets, constructed layer by layer over time. Tonight, we won't share fairy tales. Instead, you'll discover unadvertised history, tales not found in schools, and indications that imply the palace above is merely half the narrative. Stay until the conclusion, as one tunnel leads to a surprise that even astonished historians. Buckingham Palace was never just a palace. 130 Tartaforata, black and white scenes of 1700s London. Long before it was a palace, this site was known as Buckingham House. Constructed in 1703, it was intended as a private dwelling, not a royal stronghold. However, 18th century London was perilous. Riots, political conspiracies, assassination plots. The elite didn't merely erect walls, they created exits. And beneath Buckingham House, the foundations were already being laid. Cellars, storage vaults, concealed passageways. The beginnings of something clandestine were already sown. World War II did more than bomb London. It transformed it underground. Buckingham Palace suffered 9 impacts during the Blitz. So what did the royal family decide? They descended underground. Below the palace, reinforced tunnels and chambers were expanded. Not luxurious bunkers, but rather functional survival spaces. Some staff later recounted long, dim hallways, thick concrete barriers, doors that locked internally, and rooms completely devoid of windows. But here's where it gets peculiar. These weren't all new constructions. Some tunnels had existed long before. Former royal engineers and staff have quietly confirmed something disquieting. There isn't just one tunnel. There exists an entire network. Certain passages reportedly connect to Whitehall, former government edifices, underground train systems, and historical river routes alongside the Thames. A retired worker remarked, "Anjit, you could walk for minutes and entirely forget you were below the palace." Yet these tunnels were absent from public maps. Why? Because some were not intended for convenience. They were designed for escape. Heartbeat sound, tension builds. Royal history is rife with apprehension. Conspiracies, threats, revolutions across Europe. Kings and queens learned a hard truth. A palace can become a trap without an exit. Secret tunnels permitted. Quiet evacuations. Movement without public visibility. Emergency escapes amid riots or assaults. And one tunnel supposedly led far beyond palace grounds. So far that even if Buckingham Palace collapsed, the monarch would remain safe. But not all tunnels served escape purposes. Some were about silence. Deep underground, there are accounts of rooms with no decor, no records, no apparent purpose, just sealed spaces. Why construct rooms intended for no human entry? Some historians propose secure meetings, intelligence operations, diplomatic confidentiality. Others suggest a different theory. These chambers were meant to conceal, not to host, documents, artifacts, or truths that couldn't withstand the light of day. And once sealed, they remained sealed. Modern Buckingham Palace. Calm yet eerie tone. Currently, Buckingham Palace stands as one of the most protected sites on Earth. However, not every area below it has been thoroughly examined. Why? Because some sections are structurally hazardous, certain records remain classified, and some findings pose questions no one wishes to address. The royal family rarely denies the existence of these tunnels. They simply choose to remain silent about them. And in history, silence often carries the loudest messages. One tunnel, mentioned briefly in post-war documents, doesn't align with any known blueprint. It leads nowhere. No exit. No chamber. Only a sealed termination. Why construct a tunnel that ends in nothing? Unless it once connected to something significant. And whatever was there has been purposefully erased. So when you next glimpse Buckingham Palace, keep this in mind: the most potent secrets aren't concealed behind golden gates. They're buried beneath them. And history doesn't always vanish. Sometimes it merely descends underground. Pause. Would you venture into those tunnels if the door were opened? If you appreciate hidden history like this, subscribe for more tales that aren't part of standard education. And share your thoughts below. Do you believe these tunnels still guard something today?